How is it going, people? Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Solomon back again with another video. And disappointment yesterday. This is the day after we drew against the last person, the last country in our group, Zimbabwe. I will keep saying it. I'm disappointed, and we have actually bottled this one. We have bottled this one. I'm sorry. There is nothing. I saw my rant yesterday. I was watching it back. I lost it during the best game. First of all, let me apology to Ola. Ola. I'm guessing that my rant was all about you. I was asking where was Ola? Where was Ola? Where was Ola? Meanwhile, I shouldn't be asking of where Ola was. I was supposed to be talking about Bright Osai Samuel. Osai Samuel, I didn't know where it was for that goal, but the deal is done now. I think we got the goal and we were shambolic. I said it defensively. We felt too relaxed and we just messed up. So for me, it's a big thing and that is gone. Now the next thing is to move forward. But honestly, it's a very tough one to take. And I can imagine why Victor Osimhen was not actually having it. When he faced coming, of course, what are they doing there? That's what I'm saying. I keep saying this. Let me tell you something. When I was in the football and I was watching that game, what I kept in place, I said, our game should not even be played in Uyo. I don't even know why we're playing that game, because if that was Lagos, you cannot try what happened in Uyo in Lagos. Let me tell you something. Playing that game in Lagos, I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of violence, but let's be honest with ourselves. That defense was shambolic, and in that Lagos, you can't be in that field at that point in time. Osimhen understand what was going on. That was why the guy walked away. He wasn't listening to any nonsense that any other person was telling him, because people have just disappointed the whole expectation of everybody who had come to watch that game. And now, why am I talking about the game not being played the game being played in Uyo being the challenge? If the game is played in Lagos, let me tell you something. Even the pressure on the Zimbabwe team will be much, because look at the crowd. The crowd was down. Even when we didn't go the goal, I said, why would a fan? We are at home for crying out loud. We are peppering these people. I'm expecting you to go out there and support the team. Support the team well. That is, be there. Do something. Make noise. Make noise. We couldn't make noise. The fans were quiet until Osimhen scored. Now, Osimhen scored. That was when the fans rose again. And then when they equalized, these fans were down. That atmosphere was too cold. When people want to come and play Super Eagles in Nigeria, we expect them to be fearful. Like, why are we talking about home advantage? What is that? Where is that home advantage? Honestly, where is our home advantage? I am not seeing that home advantage. It's not showing in Uyo. I'm very sure in Lagos. You try that in Lagos, the fans will show you their displeasure. Yes, I'm not talking about violence, but the point is that you will know the displeasure in the presence of all those fans who had come to watch that game. Those fans in Uyo were too cool. Zimbabwe should not go into the team. It was after we scored that the fans were saying, This should have been there. These fans should have been stronger back the team. Yes, I know the team has its problem, and I've addressed that one yesterday. A lot of shambolic going. I think after we got the goal, we went to sleep, and I felt this disappointment of Osimhen. And also the captain. The captain was not able to show up for the press conference, and they threw the coach, to face it. And I love the way the coach just, took the blame that he is guilty of the offense. But let's be honest, the coach he was never to blame for anything that happened in that game. Osimhen did his best. Some players were outstanding in that game. I will not tell you lie. I felt like they did well. But the truth of the matter is that overall, that was not the mentality we were supposed to have, finishing that game. Now, what's next for the Super Eagles? That's the question. What is next for the Super Eagles? Now, let me tell you this. Now we need to win. We keep saying that every game. Now, we have slept all the way. So beginning of this season, as you speak, beginning of everything we've been doing, now it's time that we don't have a choice. There is no time to draw. We have to win all our games. In order to even have a chance. South Africans are now 6 points ahead with 4 games. Is it 4 games or 3 games to go? With 4 games to go, they are 6 points ahead. All they need to do is win 3 of their games and they are there, which we are inclusive. for me, it's a very big task, and we have made it a very big task for us to qualify for the World Cup. They have to find something and make sure that they qualify for the World Cup, and it will be a disgrace if they do not, qualify Nigeria for the World Cup. Not with this side. Anyway, I get Osimhen's plight. This guy will be 31 by the time he's going next. By the time in the next World Cup, he will be 31. He would have used up all his early years. This guy wants to win. We need to show that we are not England. We need to win. We are not England. We need to win games. Why would you pack ourselves and say, we are not England? We need to win it. We need to give ourselves the different. We are better than we should be winning things. We don't want to be people that will, pack up stars, pack up the stars and you're not winning games. We don't want it. We need to win tournaments. We want trophies for Nigeria. That's what we have been doing. So please, I don't know how we're going to do it, but what else is, I don't know how they're going to do it, but they have to actually, get the point. Whichever way they have to win all their games and hoping that the South Africans will drop points. And at the moment, not even with the morale, I don't see that happening. Thank you everybody that's watching the video just far. Let me just quickly touch on this story before I go on this video. That was that for that. Now, yesterday during the process, we got a breaking news that Trent Arnold is going to Madrid. Trent Alexander-Arnold is heading for Madrid, and I saw the meltdown on everywhere on social media yesterday. Look, this is how Madrid operates. We need to do something about this case. I know that even me speaking, I know that the turn might be Saliba next. But what these guys are always doing is trying all their best, to wait these players and make them get run out their contract. And immediately they run out their contract, what they do now is that they will run out their contract and then they will give them maybe 1 year contract, and then they will come to them and then offer them one massive contract in order for them to sign. But I think that this is the time that the other clubs need to do something about this, because it's not about winning trophy. Alexander-Arnold is about winning the Premier League with Liverpool, and he's still going to Madrid. It's not about that. For me, I find that it's all about that jersey. Players just want to wear that jersey, and that is all we can do. So it's a big one. It's a big coup. We know, and I know the Liverpool fans might be upset. Jamo, what do you think about what we have discussed? What do you think about Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving Liverpool for Real Madrid? And do you think every other stars that plays for other clubs should be worried? Because Madrid will keep picking all these talents, and the problem is they are picking them up for free. Because when you're watching the video, I want to know what your comments, I want to know your opinions on what we have discussed in this video, talking about Nigerians World Cup qualification aspiration that has been done. Bottling William Troost-Ekong not coming from the interview. Osimhen not listening to any nonsense from any of his players, walking away from his mates, and the tug of war and the rest of them. And then also in the case of Trent Alexander-Arnold, going to Real Madrid. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Because everybody, don't forget to smash the like, subscribe to your channel, please. We are trying and pushing up. Just give me a like. I didn't ask you to do anything. Just hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.